Joining us now is Lavaille Lavette. Welcome to the show. How are you, Lavelle?
I'm great. How have you been?
Really well. I know that you are a multiple New York Times best-selling author and editor. You're a social entrepreneur, an educator, a leader. You actually were also a founding board member and the first president of the Luanda African Sister City Association. You've done so many things. You are a powerhouse.
Oh, I don't know about that. I guess you can call it, blame it on ADD. I'm interested in a whole lot of things.
Well,
And
also
yeah,
a special advisor to the
good.
U.S. Secretary for Education.
That's right. Dr. Rod Page, who's a dear, dear friend and mentor of mine. I was his campaign manager when he ran for school board and ended up actually being a special advisor to him for educational issues when he was tapped to be the U.S. Secretary of Education.
Well, I'm excited to
So
talk to
that
you.
was a wonderful trip.
I read your book, Jaylen's Christmas Wish, and I have to tell you, it's so heartwarming and so touching and so sweet. What made you decide to be a children's book author, Lavelle?
Well, I'm going to harken back 20 something years ago. My little brother, Tyrone, who has a learning disability. And I told my parents, I'm going to take him. He's much, much younger than me. I'm going to take him. He's going to come live with me and I'm going to make him love school and all these other great things. Ty comes to live with me for a little bit, for a little while, and he just did not want to get out of bed to go to school. He didn't want to do anything. All he wanted to do was bounce a basketball and play. And so I made up this story about this little rooster named Rooster Roo who loved to play sports, but he also loved to read. And matter of fact, he used his abilities to read to defeat the villains in the story. And so that's what got me excited about maybe going into this industry when my little brother got excited about the characters that I created. And that became one of my first books, The Adventures of Rooster Roo. So
It's
I
so
would say,
beautiful.
I guess I owe it all to Tyrone.
Now, I noticed that in your book, you talk about some really special holiday dishes. And is that what's on your table during the holidays? You're talking about Cajun fried turkey, sweet potato pie, special gelatin rainbow treats. It sounds incredible. Gumbo, mac and cheese, potato salad. Lovely. Is that what you serve at your holidays?
Yes, that's what my mom and my aunt cooks. I eat, except I don't do meat anymore. But growing up, that's what our table was filled with, the fried turkey and the mac and cheese, gumbo. I'm from Louisiana, and so we Cageify everything. So yes, and to this day, I'm in New York now, but I'm headed to Louisiana for Christmas, and so that will definitely be a part of the Christmas meal.
It's so
Can't
wonderful
eat
when
like
we
I
have.
used to though.
Yes, exactly. Those holidays, just like going back home, there's nothing like it. It's so heartwarming and so fantastic. I love the military connection with this book. I wish you continued success. I think that no matter where we are in the country and what our political views may be, your book is so uniting. And I just found it to be quite delightful, very delicious, and a treat for my mind and my spirit. So it's really great,
Thank
and
you
it's
so
called
much.
Jaylen's Christmas Wish. So happy journeys to you, continued success, and every book you write, I hope that
Thank
you'll stop by and do a story on it with me. Would you be willing to do that?
Definitely. I will make this a part of my regular stops, but we have many more Jayylen books that are in the works. So, yes, would love to come back and talk with you about Jayylen and all the other books that we're working on.
Well, thank you so much. I hope that your gumbo is delightful and that your Christmas memories with your family are warm and cherished. Thank you very, very much for
Thank you
joining
so
us.
much.
Okay, take care, my friend.
Thank
Be
you.
well.
Happy holidays.